So I'm going to ask you, like, first off, I'm going to ask, let's state your name, your position, your fire company, and years of service.
All right.
So,
Nick Hand. What was the other one?
fire company,
Oakmont Fire Company.
position.
Junior firefighter.
Okay, and how long have you been?
2 years now.
Okay, good. So, listen, thank you for your service. What first caused you or called you to be a firefighter?
My family mostly. I think I'm third generation, and my whole family's been part of it. My dad, my brother, and my uncles, my cousins, my grandfathers. So I keep the tradition going.
Good. Now, what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
Okay. Hartford High School?
Yeah, at the Hartford High School.
Good. What was the most memorable experience you had as a firefighter?
Maybe helping out the community. Just when we had there for my third fire I've ever been a part of, and actually helping out the firefighters that needed it and helping the people that needed it.
Okay. So, how do you feel about the recognition that you received tonight?
It feels good. Mostly that it's good to be recognized as to get this reward, and it's nice to see that I got this reward.
Good. So, one of the things that is important is trying to attract youth.
Mm-hmm.
Why should someone young like yourself, what would you say to your friends or co-students, why to join the Haverford Fire Company?
It's good. It's just good to help the community. Being part of the football team and the lacrosse team, one of the most every time they say is always give back to the community, and I think this is the best way to give back to the community, just helping out other people that need it.
Has anyone ever asked you about being a firefighter?
Quite a lot of people ask, but they never follow through with it. I always tell them to come on down and try it out, but
that's the hard.
Yeah.
First step is going into the firehouse, right?
yeah.
Okay. So anyway, that's it for the questions we have. So we have other people coming. So here's the release. You can fill it out. I'll give you a pen.
I'm Tyler Hamilton,
Okay. What's your position in the fire company?
firefighter.
Firefighter. And what company are you with?
Oakmont Fire Company.
Okay. And how many years have you been a firefighter?
2 years.
Okay.
So I need to say, I've been a firefighter for 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we want you to say the whole sentence.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for your service. What caused you or called you to be a firefighter in your mind?
I was scouts, so I always liked helping people. I went into the VOTEC for the emergency services, and I was doing I went in for police, and then I started doing all this fire stuff, and I was like, might as well put it to good use and actually help somebody with it. So I just started falling in love with it, so
Good.
started doing that.
So what would you say, so you did VOTEC, you were with the police doing emergency services, what was the most memorable experience you had as a firefighter?
Most memorable
Something that was
experience.
Really funny or?
I would say the most meaningful
Good.
would be the first firefighter funeral I went to, because it really showed how much of a family it is. From companies all over Delaware County showed up to pay their respects.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, thank you. How do you feel about the recognition that you received tonight, and what does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot to me to show that they recognize what we're doing and just paying thanks.
What kind of investment did you have to do to get that piece of paper?
200 hours.
200 hours?
Yeah.
And was it hard?
It was difficult. It was difficult, but I mean, pays off. So
What was the most difficult thing?
the lectures.
So you're a young man. Why should someone like you, young, join the Haverford Township Fire Companies?
I mean, if you can help um, help out, just helping your community out. It really changes how you think of things.
There's a pretty big need, right?
Yeah, and there's big need of it.
And is there a lot of kids that would try it?
I would hope so. I hope there'd be a lot of kids that would try it. Just
All right, thank you very much.
What's your favorite part about being a fireman?
favorite part, I'd say just hanging around the station. It's like a second family. So
So if someone's out there bored, we'll just say, get off
yeah,
the gas.
yeah, just
Say that.
get yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
Just someone's bored, come down to the firehouse. We can hang there, do stuff. You know what I mean?
Fix things.
Fix things. Yeah.
Save lives.
Save lives.
What's it
Yeah.
like going out to a fire?
It's a
So they say going out to a fire is,
okay. Going out to a fire is it really just comes down onto your training. You're a little nervous, but you just kind of stop and think and just remember your training and
Face the situation.
yeah, face the situation.
Okay. Anything else? Good? Okay. I got a release for you. All right. And I guess your dad's up, right? Yep. Yep. I'll stand. Come on down.
I'll put a mic on.
Someone here to cause an unload by themselves. All right, so I'm going to ask you to answer in sentences.
Okay.
Repeat what I said.
I have to put a sentence together?
No. Repeat what I said. What is your name
My name is Ken Hamilton.
and what is your position?
My position is firefighter at Oakmont Firehouse.
Okay. How many years have you been a firefighter?
1 year,
This is your first year as a firefighter?
absolutely. This is my first year as a firefighter.
Okay. So thank you for your service. What caused you or called you to be a firefighter?
The reason I became a firefighter is that my son, who went to VOTEC for Emergency Protective Services, joined Oakmont Firehouse. He didn't have his driver's license at the time, so I would drive him to the calls. And I found that I was sitting in the parking lot at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there was a need for additional firefighters. So I thought, you know what, this would be a great time to bond with my son, and the need occurs that they have me run fires. I thought that would be a good thing to do.
And was it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
you
So,
say absolutely was a great thing to do?
Oh, absolutely a great thing to do. In fact, it's to the point where I'm a scout leader, local scout leader, and I have in my scout troop 4 other firefighters
that are
that run with Oakmont,
are scouts.
that are scouts, yes.
And what pack is that?
It's Troop 300.
Troop 300, okay. And what was your most memorable or significant experience as a firefighter?
My most memorable experience as a firefighter was probably the first working fire that I made. I just graduated Fire Academy, and it was less than a week later, it was a working fire. And just being there and able to assist the guys that were going into the building, throwing ladders, setting lighting, it was exciting, nerve-wracking, but exciting. And then other than that, the training was just awesome. I went for a vehicle rescue technician training, and it was very informative. And with that, I found the easy way to get into cars and take them apart to get victims out faster.
And have you saved any? Have you gone into victims that were in a life death?
I
situation?
have not yet. No, I mean the guys first through the door generally aren't me. I'm more of a ground support right now.
Okay.
But
How do you feel about the recognition you received tonight?
I think it's awesome that the township actually recognizes the need for the recognition for the firefighters. A lot of people don't understand that this is a unpaid job, and we do it just to be there to help. A lot of people say, you get paid, firefighters are paid well. Not in Haverford Township. We're all volunteers, 100%.
We need you.
Thank you.
Why should somebody, maybe a young person, join the Haverford Township Fire Companies?
Because it's a great opportunity. I'm sorry. I think that young people should join the fire company because it's a great opportunity to learn the skills it takes for firefighting, vehicle rescue, water rescue. I feel that it's good for the youth. It will build a career for them. Eventually, this will be a career-based position. Whether here or they go into Philadelphia or some of the outer suburbs, it's a paid position and it's a great career. And the reward of doing doing the service is enough for us volunteers. But it's something that the youth can get into, and it will help fill the void that we need.
So, do you think there is, like you say, there's a need for young people to come in? It's like older people. Like, what do you think?
I feel
What's your observation?
I feel that there's absolutely a need for young people and older people. I mean, I turned 51 and got Fire One. I was the oldest person in my class next to the instructors. So I think it's important that if you can fill that void, we can send trucks out with 4 and 5 people on it instead of 2 and 3 people on it. And the more manpower, the better chance of being able to do a good deed.
So someone in your age is not a problem. It's good.
No, it's not a problem. My age didn't hinder me. I went through the same training, 200 plus hours for Fire One, and 13. I think it's 20. It's like 20 hours of vehicle rescue. Do you get winded? Yeah, but you know what? It's your opportunities. Get in there and do what you need to do to make it happen, and to protect and serve.
Got it.
Good.
We're getting
Thank you.
better. We're getting better at this as we do it. Please,
And we're rolling.
please state your name
My name is Mary Ann McGuire.
and your position,
I'm a firefighter at Lanark Fire Company.
and how many years you've been in service.
I've been there for a year and a half.
Okay. So I want to thank you for your service. And what caused you or called you to be a firefighter?
My dad is a firefighter, and it's something I've wanted to do since I was little, and I finally took the jump and decided to join.
Okay. Excellent. And when you got there, what did you discover?
It's a family. I knew that to begin with, but even being a member, it's even more of a family than I knew growing up in the firehouse. So.
What was like the most impactful or memorable experience you had as a firefighter?
As of right now, my dad and I are in different companies, and the first fire we had where we were on scene together has probably been the most memorable so far.
What happened?
It was a working building fire, and just kind of having him there, it just kind of gave me the confidence I needed to be able to do what I needed to do.
Okay. How do you feel about the recognition that you received tonight?
It's greatly appreciated. It's nice to know that other people than just fellow firefighters recognize all the hard work that we put in and all the time that we put in to go to classes.
How do you feel about the fact that you're a woman firefighter? How has that helped you, hurt you?
It's very empowering. That's one of the reasons I joined Lanark, due to the other female firefighters at Lanark. They welcome us with open arms, and it's great.
How many are you there?
Currently, there are 3 other female firefighters there.
Good. 4.
What would you say to some other females that are thinking about joining?
Do it. It's a great experience to join. And like I said, it's a family. So we would never shun you or say you can't do it. And that's what's great about Lanark and even the other companies in Haverford Township is they're great. So, yeah.
Is there a need for more fire people?
Definitely. There's always a need. Numbers are down in the volunteer service, so anybody who wants to join, doesn't matter age, gender, anything like that. It's great to come out and serve your community.
When you serve, what do you feel happens to you because you serve?
You just get this sense of just greatness that you're helping others and doing what you need to do to help those who can't do what we're doing.
And what would you say is your favorite part of being a fire person?
My favorite part is the family aspect. Having that second family that you always have to rely on, and they're always there when you need them, whether it's for the fire service or outside the fire service. They're there for you no matter what.
And how about somebody that's younger than you, like in high school or something? Now, what would you tell a person in high school about firefighting?
If you want to take the time, I know any drill night, you can always go to one of the firehouses, see what they do, learn what they do, and it's always a great experience. If you're on the edge, just go and learn more.
What does it feel? How do you feel about getting an award? Were you surprised?
I knew I was getting it. It was a class that I completed, so it was, yeah.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Oh, no.